Lions fans, One Pride family, what's up? It's your boy, man. I'm in a man cave today. Just got done watching preseason game 4. The preseason is finally concluded, thank goodness. No more injuries to the report today, man. Only small one was Amani Oruwariye. He, kind of tweaked something, but he's fine. But other than that, yeah, a lot of ups and downs today. First and foremost, I just want to say for the quarterback battle, me personally, I'd go with Josh Johnson. You can obviously find better, to be honest, but out of who we have, I'm going with Josh Johnson, man. Time for the second time, Tom Savage put a disgusting taste in my mouth today. He was absolutely horrible. But, part of it had to do with the offensive line. They were terrible in the first quarter. I mean, ridiculously terrible. I mean, very first play of the game, you got a guy plastering through the line, untouched, getting right to the damn running back. Then the next play, same thing. You get right through there. So, they was horrible. Our backups, as far as our offensive line, are a huge question mark. They're suspect. And, how offensive line health goes, man, especially with a history with some of the players that we have. That's not a good thing for us. So while we talking about we should trade for this guy and that guy, and we need to go out and find some type of depth for our offensive line, because these guys, man, they just can't seem to put it together as a unit. So Terrell Crosby is absolutely trash. So let's just put that out there. But yeah, not looking good. But not at that's over with the negative part. Let's talk about all the good things that happened today. First and foremost, the defense in general, to me today, got probably an A- today. So, man, I was so pleased with the secondary today. They really was out there going at it, man. They was in a bag today. So, making plays, man, turning the ball over, one of our biggest struggles last year. But yeah, edge rushing, man. Lee was out there everywhere. He was making plays. I can count about 5 plays that he made alone. Man, it was definitely fun to watch. You had him creating pressure. You had PJ in the middle, stuff in the run and stuff like that, doing the little snack things that we thought when we drafted him, man. Be that mini snacks and be able to clog up the middle. He showed some good signs of that today, man. He was able to clog the middle up. Did a pretty good job, man. Pittman played well today. I was definitely happy to see that. But yeah, man, the corners, man. Mike Ford was, man, he was a savage today. You know what I'm saying? So that was absolutely joyous to watch the defense today, man. But yeah, a lot of good plays made on defense, man. A lot of guys was out there giving it all that they got. That's what you expect in preseason game 4 when somebody's trying to push to make the team. Some guys just added to their resume. Speaking of that, Brandon Powell, and the special teams today was ridiculous. Man, he was running that ball, man. The 67-yarder, that was the biggest one, of course, but he had a lot of plays negated because of other players with penalties, but he was out there and he was playing well. Definitely, if it's my decision, he would definitely be granted that 4th or 5th receiver spot. Him and Fulgham have done enough to secure the 4th and 5th receiver spot for me. Isaac Nada sighting today, touchdown. Isaac Nada, he did a lot of fullback work today, majority of the game, but when they went to him and threw the ball, he caught a pretty impressive touchdown, man. Ball was beautifully thrown by Josh Johnson, man. So yeah, I was definitely impressed with that play. Man, a lot of guys stepped up, so it's just like, I don't know who they're going to keep, who they're going to cut. One notable thing that I want to talk about is the guys who didn't play today, and it seems like it may be a a pretty good sign for them to make the roster. Obviously, Reeves Maven and Killebrew both didn't play today. They obviously must have said, "Hey, we've seen enough from you two getting in the backfield and making plays, and they've just been beastly." You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happened with the linebacker situation. But man, my biggest thing is Mark Thompson. Now, I told y'all previous videos, and I hope y'all been listening. I told you about Ty Johnson. I told you about Mark Thompson. Listen, my man is a beast. Simple as that. He's a big beast. He's not breaking off 50, 60-yard runs. Dude does what he does, which is run tough yardage, make the first man miss, use his feet, hit the holes, catch the football, get yards. That's what we want him to do. I can care less what he did before when he was here or that. I told y'all I don't do the nerd thing, man. The nerds go on the computer and say, well, he didn't produce this when he was there and this, and this. No. It's not what I do, man. How do you fit on my roster, and what are you doing while you're here? And I like Mark Thompson a lot. He's a big dude. He is hard for the first guy to tackle, man. You pretty much got to get a gang of guys to tackle this dude, man. So, listen, man, that's a tough decision. We'll see what happened with that situation, man. Man, if we don't keep him, he's going somewhere for sure. He will not make it through. He'll be on somebody's roster. But you need them type of guys, man, especially if you're trying to do what the Lions trying to do. They want their backs to be able to have the ability to catch the football, but at the same time, they want backs that'll be able to get yardage, man, in third down situations, red zone situations, get the ball in the end zone. That's what the Lions are looking for. Ty Johnson and Kerryon are a different style back than CJ and Mark Thompson. So, to me, you want to have 2 and 2, obviously. So, Kerryon can do a little bit of everything, obviously. So can Ty Johnson. But CJ and Mark Thompson will run you over and stiff arm some life into you. So, yeah, that situation is tough, man. We'll see what happens. This 53-man roster is absolutely going to be tougher than to make when it comes to the defensive side of the ball. But on the offensive side of the ball, I think they're pretty much all set on who they're going to have. A lot of players played pretty well throughout this preseason. Minus the first game for everybody. But, yeah, tough situation. Real tough situation, man. Fulgham was making some big plays again today. So, like I said, him and Brandon Powell, 4 and 5, I'll be definitely happy with that. Josh Johnson, you make him the backup for right now. I'm happy with that until you can find something better, or if you can find something better. But Tom Savage, to me, got to go. Didn't really get to see much of Perez today. Justin Stockton he struggled today. He couldn't really break free as far as the 2 guys that we picked up from the AAF Football League. So that's that. But yeah, hope I didn't leave anybody out, man. But that's pretty much the things that I saw today, man. Brandon Powell, Lee, Fulgham, Josh Johnson, Mark Thompson. Those were those were some stars. Mike Ford, those was the stars of this game today, man. They definitely made a statement where you can use them on this roster. PJ Johnson, man, guys was out there doing it. Wynn was out there playing too. Yeah. I can go all day because defense was fun to watch today, man. But the secondary was nasty today. So you will not run the football on the Lions. I don't care if it's first string, second string, 8th string, 10th string. It don't matter. You don't run the ball. So that's been a thing throughout the preseason. You just ain't running the football. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's where I'm at, man. We'll definitely be revisiting this on Saturday. That's when I'm out of preseason mode and y'all can get your special effects with your green screen and all of that. Uh, but yeah, definitely see y'all Saturday, man. Saturday, 4 p.m. 53-man roster cuts. That's definitely going to be a special video right there because we need to know what we got and get the Pistons. I mean, I said the Pistons, good Lord. The Lions need to get themselves in season mode and get ready to game plan for week 1 in Arizona. You know, Arizona got some problems coming your way. You know, they missing corners. You know, we got some stud receivers that's ready to roll, some stud tight ends. It's gonna be a long day. Kyler Murray is little midget, mighty mouse, little short behind you. You about to get something. We got something for you. So you best believe it. Arizona they about to get that ass tapped. Excuse my language, but we'll see. But yeah, I'll see you guys Saturday, man. Everybody be safe. Have a blessed night out there.